All right. This is just a quick video. I'm actually going to start doing vlogging uh, in addition to my everything else I do. So he still streamed, but he passed out. He passed out. Oh, that's why it's so much fun to do vlogging. We're talking about Dennis. Last Miles was on yesterday. One of the kernel coders for the Solaris project and many others. Is very He's one of the greatest veterans of the engineering world, and but that's not the vlog I wanted to do about. So, but it is good to know that we streamers can still have a good time and survive, hopefully. Uh, but he is sleeping on the floor. That is so cool. I almost want to go watch that, but that would be a violation of affiliation. Well, I have something much less entertaining to talk about on my vlog. I don't even like saying vlog. Vlog is like, bleh. Who says that? It's like a video where you're talking. So, but I'm kind of getting sucked in because it's so much easier to do. And apparently people want to hear stuff. So this is just a quick little thing that I made a quick blog entry about rethinking chronological blogging, and how titles are good things. So, and I've written it all up here. Um, why are you not behaving? There we go. So blogging started out as web blogging, and blog entries have always had timestamps. Actually wrote one of the first blog engines, I believe, ever for Nike in order to cover the Nagano Olympics, and I wrote a huge article on that at one point, making a big deal about how this is what web blogging looks like. It never really had titles in the first, and I've since kind of changed my mind, and I just want to own up to that. Because why? Because everybody's they're putting titles and everything these days, and it makes it easier to search, and it makes big long URLs, like this one, for example. This is now a big long URL, rethinking chronoblogging. But the URLs help. I don't particularly like them because they wrap off the screen, but it you can still craft one that's not completely off, more than 120 characters long, I think, and you can still have a good title. So titles are definitely the fastest way for people to find a topic that they're looking for. So that means if they want to find your through Google searches or everything like that. I mean, all this stuff is really no brainer. Everybody who's been blogging for the last 2 decades already gets this, but I'm just explaining what I changed my mind. And frankly, this is going to be a large amount of work because it means that I have to go back and change my chronological entries to have some sort of title, even if they're just a paragraph or two. And that's actually really the reason that I started doing it. It's blogging is supposed to be this organic, quick thing that you just do. You just do it while you're thinking about it. And if you don't do that, if you try to ramp up and do an article and everything, the thoughts that you're having will just disseminate. You'll get distracted by it. It will interfere with your process too much, and that'll mess with the W in RWX, right? You'll spend way too much time doing that particular thing. And so for me personally, this is going to be something of a change. Certainly, I'm going to have to create an automation to make a blog entry really quickly, and I'll have to pause slightly to think of a title. But you kind of need to do that anyway, right? Because the other advantage of that is if I do think of a title up front, guess what? I can make a really quick video entry about the same thing since I'm pretty much streaming all the time, and then I can supplement what I've written up in video form, so people potentially could even ask questions about it. Uh, I plan on keeping everything really raw, which means that if I change my mind in the middle or I'm talking through an issue, I'm going to be doing all of that in the video as well as written up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just rethinking chronological blogging. It does mean that RWX Rob, for example, will have a number of blog URLs that go right with it. RWX.io. I'm sorry, Robs.io. This is my personal blog, and hi Spark, and Robs.io slash, and then whatever the title is, turned into a slug or lowercase and everything like that. Pretty standard. I don't believe in putting a blog. I have one here, but I don't believe in putting like a blog subdirectory and then putting all of that in there. I would rather just have a different site that's just my blog, a different knowledge base that's just my blog, and then do all of my official writing like I have been on rwx.gg. So that's just an explanation of what's going on there. And my first vlog entry, which maybe I'll put in a playlist some point. My vlogs, by the way, are not going to be related to tech necessarily. And this is, by the way, another reason I'm doing this is because I want to be able to start separating my personal time and rants from the technical time. You guys know that's a big problem for me. I constantly mix the two, and I want to start moving in a direction of being able to manage myself in a better way by separating those two. So you can, if you just want to get the tech stuff, you can go for that. If you want the rant, you can go watch the rant. If the rant's about tech, though, all bets are off. You just never know.